Today's morning coffee vinyl side, Yma Sumac, voice of the Xtabay, Inca Taqui, 1950-55. I know a good con when I see one, and most of what I'm reading on the jacket of this compilation album sounds like a con to me. I'll of course mosey on over to wiki and see what's said there, but I'm pretty sure most of this is an exercise in bovine scatology. That is to say, it's a load of BS. In the 1950s, while the men of America kept their wives loaded on benzodiazepines and Chardonnay, and they suppressed their own war-related traumas, they sought retreat in the imagination, where exotic locales fed their thirst for fantasy and escape, and their libidos found new outlets of expression. The genre of exotica was born. Despite the positives of exposing people to the idea of world music, to be fair, the first exotica identified recordings were a fiction, anything but world music. Exotica had a lot more to do with fantasy and fetishization of an imagined other than a genuine interest in music from other cultures. Yma Sumac was said to be a Peruvian princess with a preternatural voice gifted to her by the gods, ranging almost 5 octaves. Only one of those things was true. Wading through all the fiction, the most we can say is that she was Peruvian and gifted with a wide-ranging voice. A lot of her music was composed and conducted by her husband, and it sounds to me like typical exotica fare. Something composed with the intent for it to sound exotic, to fit the genre, as opposed to something authentic. In some ways, it's so obviously this that it's comic. I wanted to get angry, to be dismissive, but then I reminded myself, this is just show business. There's no more burden to be authentic on Sumac than there is on a professional wrestler. It's all show business, motivated by the desire and need to sell tickets to the punters. If you want to hear a little, check out our short-form videos on YouTube for a sample. It's not particularly good. I could break it down and tell you why, but it doesn't really matter. It exists because people bought into the conceit, and in show business, that's all that really matters, baby.